Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and thanks for stopping by my channel. Also, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers that I've had in the last week or so. I'm almost to 2,500 subscribers, so I do want to do a giveaway. I'm not sure yet what that will be, but I will figure out something. And so thanks for joining me, and I'm hoping you'll come back if you're new. And my older subscribers, I hope you guys are staying along with me. So today, since I was pulling all those scraps out for yesterday's Roxy Creations, I thought, well, what else can I do with scraps? Because, you know, we have so many. And so in the last few what do you call them? Journals, I was folding up stuff and just using what was left of a page. And here is an example. This was a piece, you know, 8.5 by 11 probably. Let's see, what is it? Or it was 8.5 by 11. Now it is 4.5 by 8.5. Okay, so that was the 8.5 length. And all I did was I folded these down here. I didn't glue them yet. I folded these down, and then of course you would probably glue those down. So, okay. I mean, I think everybody has seen this done. At least I'm sure I've seen it. Nothing's sticking. It must have something to do with humidity. Well, it doesn't even feel like it has any glue there. Maybe I missed it. Okay. It's really hard to get those points perfect. I'll show you in one that isn't pointed yet and see if it works a little better. Okay, so here we have, you flip it up, flip it down, and the side is the cute side, but oh well. Now you can either glue this into the back and make it part of a page. Let's just fold this in half like it was a page. So you could glue it down like that and then drop it down, and it would be a journal spot. So that's one. I personally probably would put it in a pocket so you can take it out. So I made that one. I made this little one here. And I wasn't paying attention to right upside down or right side up, but if you're watching and you want to make sure your images are going the right way for you, then in this one I'm going to bring down a little bit because I don't want the tip of that to go over the top. Okay, and then here's another one here, and then I've got this bird here, and this one was a test. And I have this little one here, and this one here, and this one was just kind of an idea too. This is was just a piece of paper, and I folded one end down, and then I was just going to glue it here, and it would make a little tiny pocket. Like, actually, it probably would be better if it was shorter too. So you could just put a ticket. I don't have a ticket handy, but yeah, like a little piece of ephemera. And you could put that in the upper corner or, you know, down below, wherever you wanted to. I think I'm going to cut that off and make that a ticket size. And I don't know what to do with that one. Well, that would have been good for the topper. So, you know, it's almost like, okay, every little piece you have, you can make something. Okay. So there's a little pocket I just have to remember I have these little things and I can use them. Now, what I wanted to show you too was how to make corners. And the reason, well, I wanted to make corners for one of my journals. And I wanted them, I was looking for the easiest way to do that because, you know, there's different process to make like a paper corner, you know, instead of the metal corners. I should get a metal corner outside. Let me see if there's any in here. Nope. Just in case you don't know what a metal, here's one. Okay. So I was trying to get one that would be shaped like this, and it was pretty intense, complicated. You have to measure this, and the thickness of the page, and the thickness of the book. So I decided that was too much trouble. So I looked around for other, you know, as many as I could. And I did find Shabby Dabby Do had a Mass Make Monday where she made these corner pockets. I think here's one too. I've been saving for a sample like this. So these you could actually just put in the bottom corner of your journal page like this, and you have a pocket right there, and you could, you know, punch it out there if you wanted. So let me show you how to make these. So what I want to do is I would like to put these on the end of these tabs to hold the tab down. So so the pocket flip, the closure won't keep popping out. I could make this even smaller if I wanted. I would just cut it down because, you know, on something like this, this wouldn't be way too big. And what's like this, it looks like a little house, which I think is cute. Okay, so I couldn't figure out exactly how to decide, because you do need to make a square in order to make that. So the only thing I could think of was measuring this distance across. Well, let's say you only want it to come up to here, like so. So this would be 2 1/4. Okay, so that, let me get this more straight here, straighter. All right, so if you wanted your little corner thing to come up just to this point, so this is kind of what I figured out, that I would just measure from here to here and maybe add, you know, a tab, because you're going to be gluing it and you lose some in your gluing. So in fact, I think I'll make it 2 1/8 square. Okay, so you could use coordinating color, you could use book page, you could, you know, use anything that you wanted to. I'm not sure I have anything right now to coordinate, but maybe I should just do them out of book pages since I don't have, I mean, I kind of like them to coordinate, and these, I don't, yeah. I think that's 2 1/4. That would be big enough. Okay, let's try that. This video won't be too long. I said 2 1/8. My granddaughter and I are going. Oh, I hope I have enough room there. It's not wide enough. Okay, well that one's going to be, okay, 2 1/8. All right, let's see what. So I'm just going to check and see if that's going to fit pretty good. All right, so now we take the other side, and I've been like creasing the top. See, and that still didn't work. Let me see, is there a way to figure this out? Because you want to keep this on the line, you know, straight through, other than creasing it all the way down. Okay. And then this comes up. You know, it's really kind of hard to figure out what you're going to do. Okay. I mean, the size, I was trying to get sizes that would work for each particular page. But I'm not cutting this part long enough. That's the problem. Okay. So I'm going to glue this top part, and that's kind of the unusual part, is we usually glue these down, but in this case we're going to glue it on top, and then we're going to push this over. This is going to be a little bit shy paper, and then we're going to cut this edge off and this edge off without cutting the folds. Okay, and then we're going to take and cut this edge off. Now you could use, I'll do it on the next one, you could use a decorative cut. Okay, and there is the inside of your corner. So this should fit right here. Again, I'm not sure if I like that one. Once you do it, there's no turning back. There's a little blue over there, so. And you could put a little something on here. You could put a little bee or something like that. Okay, so what I thought I would do then, get this all in here. It's pretty good because there's no glue. Okay, then let me get this all laid up, and take this, fold it down, and that's glued in there. And then you're going to close it. Just wanted to hit the back of it. Well, that should have been perfect. Oh, well, better now. So I thought that was kind of a clever way to close up something. You could do this in several situations. You know, anything that you want to put a closure on, I think would work. So let's see. I'm going to try this time. Now this one here, I'm thinking to make the closure on the top. I'll show you what I mean. This needs to be glued down. I was working on this for quite a while, you guys, before I started the video. I thought, oh, I'll do a quick video because I'm going to take my granddaughter school shopping, get her an outfit. I don't buy them school supplies anymore. I used to buy all their school supplies, but they knew exactly when they were in elementary what to get, you know. But now in middle school and high school, they just have their own little rules, each teacher. So, okay, let me find something. Find out what size page I can use. I can do, I don't want to cover his head. So I can do 1 3/4. And it's easier to use regular paper than cardstock. I tried to cut one with cardstock and it is kind of difficult. That might work. What did I say? 1 3/4. Alright, so what I'm going to do, you know, it has to be 1 3/4, so I think what I'll do is leave this part long. I think even if I crease that down, it wouldn't be noticeable, but I don't understand why it's so hard to get those. Do you guys have that problem? I don't know. I do. Okay. Glue this. And try not to get your glue inside that, you know, underneath, because that closes the little pocket to do that. Okay. Now this way we have plenty leftover paper. So basically the strip just has to be the distance that you want it to come down on your page. What I do with that. This one. So, oops, got open. Let me do it with a fun scissors, which I don't have a lot of fun ones in here. Where is that? This one, let's do this one. It's just got jig-jaggities. And I think you could use a punch. But I did try it with a punch, and one side's going to come up. And it's hard to get it in to the paper. A little bit of that is not opened. Okay. So that fits onto there. Just trying to decide. I feel like it needs to be a little bit. Well, I don't think that'll make it come down anymore, will it? No. I'd have to cut the top off to get it to move down a little bit. It's gonna have to be a trial and error type of thing. There's, see, that side doesn't even do right. Oh, no. All right, so get that one fairly straight. Trying to decide if I cut that off at the tip. Well, that wouldn't be very pretty when you pull it out. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to glue here. And glue that down. I think that's cute. And then we got this. Keeps the envelope closed. All right. So basically, you guys, I wanted to use this green, but I don't think it'll work as good. It's cardstock. Okay, so I wonder, I was thinking if I made it exactly the same size, what would happen? I mean the same size from here to here, the page. Let's see what happens. That would be easier than having to measure. Let's just see what happens. I want to stitch on this polka dot. I have to look for some polka dot fabric. Okay, so I wonder if I put my ruler there and then come down to the edge of the ruler. Just trying to find a better way to make sure the ruler's lined up straight. Of course, cardstock, it's a little more difficult. Cute little envelope. Double-sided. All right, let's do this. And cut off this. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, that would work, but that's, I think, too big. So all I have to do is cut it smaller. There, that's good. It's not perfect, but you know, that's okay. Let me ink this. How much time have I put? I'm just checking so I don't run out of time. Okay, so let's put that there. You could also, up in here, you could put, you know, lined paper inside. Could put a little notebook in here, fold some papers in half. Let's see if it fits. Not really. Where are you? I gotta get a different color ruler. Let's see. I don't know where it was now. Paper didn't rip very well. So, and you could sew that in. I don't think you could glue this pocket up. I've done that on a lot of them, not even pointing, making these pointed. Which one did I have that I did? Oh, I guess I've been doing it on all of them. I thought I had one that I just folded it up and just made it a little journaling thing. I'm just showing you here that we can make this a little pocket. Those will be glued down, and then a little flap come down like so. Glue this shut. I have a little spot here for a little journal card or a note pad. This kind of thing you could do in front of your TV. You know, you could just... I like to go across the seams. I think it looks cool. Okay, so now if this one, you could make a closure on it, but obviously not a pointed one. Not a... That's just extra pieces. So. Well, you could, but I don't know why you would. Oh, it's glued on. Yeah, I don't think that does it any justice. I think just gluing on a tab is better. And if you're not good at cutting circles, use a fancy cutting scissors, you know, something that's got scallops or something. And that way it doesn't look so, you know, bad if it's not perfect. Okay. And I'm wondering, do I have an embellishment line around? Nope. We've already got a circle. Can't do that one because it would be, unless I cut it right across there, which I've done that before. It's just a very mellow. Doesn't jump out at you. I like that. It's just a little something. I might be able to fit that in my gray journal. Where is that group? There it is. Okay, well, I think that's all the time I have. So I hope you got something out of today's video. I just think it's kind of fun, and I'm going to make these corners out of some metallic paper I have. I just didn't pull that out yet because I wanted to scallop the edges kind of, and I'm not sure which punch or how I'm going to do that. So, and I don't want to waste the metallic. That's cute. I don't want to waste, I'm sorry, my throat. Anyway, don't want to waste that paper. So, all right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.